Overthinking is not random. It has causes. And the Stoics understood every one of them. Cause 1. Fear of the unknown. You think too much when you don't trust yourself to handle what comes next. Stoicism doesn't eliminate the unknown. It strengthens you so the unknown no longer scares you. Cause 2. Attachment to outcomes. You want things to go your way. You want life to be predictable. You want certainty. But freedom comes when you detach from results and commit to effort instead. Cause 3. Emotional overload. You feel deeply, and that's a gift. But without discipline, strong emotions hijack the mind. Stoicism gives you practices to keep emotion from becoming chaos. Cause 4. The illusion of control. Your mind thinks worrying equals preparation. But worrying is not preparation. Action is. Cause 5. Lack of mental discipline. No one trains us to manage thoughts. Stoicism trains you. When you understand the causes, you no longer feel broken. You feel capable. Because every cause has a solution. And every solution is a Stoic tool you can learn. Overthinking is not who you are. It's a habit your mind picked up. And today, you begin the process of letting it go. The control test is the Stoic sword that cuts your anxiety in half. Here's how it works. When a thought enters your mind, ask one question. Is this within my control? If the answer is no, release it. If the answer is yes, act on it. This simple filter transforms your entire mental world. You stop agonizing over what others think because their thoughts are not yours to command. You stop replaying the past because the past cannot be edited. You stop fearing the future because fear does not improve outcomes. The Stoics teach you to stop fighting battles you cannot win. When you master this tool, something powerful happens. Your mind stops drowning in useless noise. You don't eliminate thoughts. You eliminate unnecessary thoughts. And finally, your mind becomes a place you can live in. Overthinking happens when your perspective becomes too small. You hyper-focus on details. You exaggerate problems. You inflate fears. You shrink your own strength. The Stoics solve this with a view from above. Imagine soaring above your life. Your problems shrink. Your emotions settle. Your thoughts slow down. Why? Because you see the bigger picture. What feels overwhelming up close becomes manageable when viewed from a higher vantage point. The Stoics use this practice to dissolve anxiety, and you can use it too. When you feel trapped in intrusive thoughts, mentally zoom out. Remind yourself, this moment is a tiny part of my entire existence. I am bigger than this feeling. Perspective liberates. Overthinking suffocates. The view from above is how you breathe again. This tool sounds strange. Imagine the worst-case scenario. But here's why it works. Overthinking thrives on undefined fear. When the fear becomes defined, it loses its power. Stoics visualize the worst outcome not to suffer, but to prepare. And once you face that fear mentally, you stop obsessing over it. Most people try to avoid their fears. Stoics conquer them. And when you know you can, the Stoics live by one principle. Do what is in front of you. Overthinking drags you into the past and future. Stoicism drags you back into the present. And the present is the only place action exists. You cannot act yesterday. You cannot act tomorrow. You can act now. The moment you engage with the present, fear dissolves. Action dissolves anxiety. Movement destroys mental paralysis. When you live in the present, you stop drowning in thought. Because you're too busy living. Survive the worst, the mind stops inventing threat. The Stoics didn't suppress emotion. They governed it. They understood a simple truth. Your emotions are valid, but not all of them, are useful. Stoicism gives you the power to feel without being consumed. You don't stop overthinking by force. You stop by training your emotional responses. When emotions stop running your thoughts, clarity returns. Everything changes. Everything passes. Every emotion, every fear, every overthinking spiral. The Stoics remind you that no mental storm lasts forever. You don't need to fix every thought. You only need to stay steady until the storm moves on. Impermanence is freedom. What hurts today will not hurt forever. You are not a victim of your thoughts. You are the leader of your mind. When you adopt Stoic principles, you don't become emotionless. You become unshakable. You no longer analyze everything. You no longer fear everything. You no longer imagine everything going wrong. You become the person who shows up, the person who acts, the person who thinks clearly and lives intentionally. This is the mind you were always meant to have. If you're exhausted from living inside your own head, if your mind never shuts up, if you feel trapped in endless what-ifs, regrets, and imagined disasters, then this video was made for you. Because the truth is simple. Overthinking is not a personality trait. It's a prison. And today, I'm going to show you the Stoic key that can break the lock. Maybe you've been believing that you're just like this, that your mind is too busy, too chaotic, too overwhelmed to ever feel peaceful. But what if that belief is wrong? What if the problem isn't your mind, but the way you've been trained to listen to it? And what if you could finally learn to master that inner noise instead of being dominated by it? This video is a roadmap, a path out of mental exhaustion and into clarity, strength, and emotional freedom. You're about to learn how the Stoics, warriors, emperors, thinkers, eliminated unnecessary thought, conquered fear, and built unbreakable mental calm even in chaos. And yes, you can do the same. Because by the time you finish this video, you won't just understand Stoicism, you'll feel it. You'll walk away with the mental tools to stop spiraling thoughts, to cut off anxiety before it grows, and to break the habits that have been stealing your peace for years. So tell me, are you tired of living with a mind that never rests? Tired of analyzing everything until you lose sleep, lose time, lose energy? Ready to stop thinking about your life and finally start living it? If the answer is yes, stay. The transformation begins now. Overthinking is silent torture, a private battle that no one else sees, but you feel every single day. It is the invisible storm that keeps you awake at night, the endless swirl of thoughts that drain your energy, your focus, your confidence. You start questioning small decisions, then big decisions, then yourself. Your mind becomes the enemy, and you don't even know when it happened. Most people think overthinking comes from weakness, but that's a lie. It comes from caring too much, from wanting to do things right, from fear of hurting others, fear of failing, fear of not being enough. Overthinking is a survival strategy that turned into a cage. And the worst part is that you've convinced yourself you can't escape it. But the Stoics believed something radically different. Your mind is not broken. It's untrained. Marcus Aurelius wasn't born calm. Epictetus wasn't born wise. Seneca wasn't born fearless. They forged their minds. They sharpened them. And you can too. The Stoics understood the deepest truth about human suffering. It's not events that torment us, but the meanings we attach to them. Overthinking is just the mind assigning meaning where none is needed. It's the habit of creating problems that do not exist. And if a habit is learned, it can be unlearned. Stoicism doesn't give you a new mind. It teaches you how to use the one you already have. You think you have a thinking problem. But really, you have a perspective problem. And once you fix perspective, the mind becomes quiet. Not because it stops working, but because it finally has direction. Overthinking happens when the mind is idle. Stoicism gives it purpose. Overthinking happens when emotions run wild. Stoicism gives them structure. Overthinking happens when fear controls you. Stoicism gives you the courage to control fear. You're not here to add more thoughts to your life. You're here to finally remove the ones that don't matter. And the Stoics are about to show you how. Stoicism starts with one simple, brutal truth. Most of what you worry about is not under your control. And the moment you understand that, truly understand it, anxiety collapses. Because your mind no longer wastes energy on things it can't influence. When Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind," not outside events, he wasn't writing philosophy. He was writing survival instructions. Think about how much of your overthinking comes from things you can't control. What they might think. What might go wrong. What happened last week. What could happen next month. Whether you're good enough. Whether you'll fail. Whether someone will leave. Your mind is grinding itself to dust over situations you can't command. Stoicism frees you by dividing your world into two categories. 1. The things you can control. 2. The things you cannot. And when you stop carrying the burden of the latter, you reclaim your energy for the former. Imagine how light your mind would feel if it stopped replaying old mistakes. Imagine how calm your nights would be if you stopped forecasting imaginary disasters. Imagine how strong you'd become if you focused only on the actions you can actually take. That's the Stoic promise. Clarity through control, peace through acceptance. Acceptance doesn't mean weakness. Acceptance means you refuse to suffer twice, once from the event and again from your imagination. You wake up lighter. You walk with confidence. You feel present during conversations instead of trapped in your head. You stop second-guessing yourself. You stop apologizing for existing. You stop living through imaginary fears. You start feeling grounded. You start feeling capable. You start feeling alive. Overthinking steals your life. Stoicism gives it back. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need to fix your whole life today. You only need to choose one thing. Stop letting your mind control you. Start controlling it. Every Stoic tool you learn today is a weapon, a shield, a strategy. Now you decide whether you use them. If this message spoke to you, if you felt something shift inside your mind, then don't let it end here. Subscribe to the channel so you never walk this journey alone. Share this video with someone you care about who's trapped in their own thoughts. And if you're ready to build a Stoic mind, the kind that brings peace, strength, and absolute clarity, stay with me. This is only the beginning. Your new life starts now.